Hello and welcome to this review of Cutty Sark Prohibition Edition, introduced in 2013. And it says here, imported by the Edrington Americas, New York, New York. Yes, but not too long ago, Edrington Group sold this brand to the Glen Turner Company, which is part of La Martinique of France. So Cutty Sark has been passed around over the years, but this is a bottle from when it was under Edrington Group. Full flavored and challenging massive notes of charred black pepper and toffee. They aged this in says American oak cask. The website says American sherry oak casks. Of course, that could have changed since this before the buyout, and it says non-chill filtered. The real McCoy. Okay. 100 proof. 100 proof. I bought this at Acquista Paces, and they had these in a like on a display for a great like super sale that they run over there whenever I can get there. It's a long way from here. And this liter bottle, at first I was like, I think it was like $27 or something like that. 20 something. I remember it was something like that. And then I said, liter bottle, it's $29.99 at Total Wine for the $7.50 right now. So I bought this earlier this year, and I couldn't pass it up. Okay, handcrafted from grain and malt whiskeys, matured in American oak, bottle 100 proof. All right, so that's it. Black bottle. Never before had it. As you know, they're going to have a lot of, you can imagine they're going to have a lot of video reviews for it. They were giving it 85 out of 100 on distiller.com. Sorry, I was having trouble because the cap cover was slipping as I was pulling it. Okay, so it's a real cork. It's not rubber or pressed together cork. It's a real hunk of cork. Very nice. So I've never watched a video review, and I haven't read a review, so I want it to be a good, honest take on it with no outside influence. I've never heard anyone make a comment about this except telling me, I never heard of that. Okay, so nice black and white bottle, kind of like a slight little newspaper shade of white. Okay, like you get with newsprint. And I still get the newspaper. Two people on this street still get the newspaper. Not a lot of people want to get the print edition anymore, or read even though online. They don't want to worry about the news. Okay, it's clear. I would say like a clear, darker gold. Let's say a deep gold. See how the alcohol leg's set up. Well, it's dripping down. They're widely spaced, but they're even. So yeah, it's looking good, looking good. 100 proof's a little much for me. I'm more of an 80 proof guy. But that's what it is, 100 proof. A lot of oak. It's a very strong oak. And now that I know it's sherry, it's making me think of sherry. Like, what are they using? Taylor cream sherry oak from New York. I mean, it's possible. It smells kind of like it. It's bold. It's rich. It's cereal grains of different sorts. And you can't really say mostly corn because there is some of the bready, doughy single malt scotch coming in also. No age statement. We know it's a minimum of 3 years in the Kingdom of Scotland. Make sure I'm not overlooking anything. No. It says bottled at 100 proof, USA measure. And on the front it's saying 1 liter E, European Union. So it's almost like this is a European Union edition bottle. But let's go with the taste. I mean, it could have come from like Martinique Island or Guadeloupe Island or Saint Martin, which are out in the Caribbean, not far from the United States, really, when you think about it. Or it could have been from French Guiana. Those are part of the European Union by virtue of being part of France. You say, well, they're a long way from France. Yeah, Hawaii is a long way. The Hawaiian Islands are a long way from the continental U.S., but still a part of the U.S. So those peculiarities exist in the world. Cheers. Well, you definitely get the 100 proof. It's strong. It's bold. I'm not going to say necessarily hot, but it's got some heat with it. It's got a little bit of that Cutty Sark peatiness, like the compost pile. You know, the green bottle Cutty Sark, the standard. But I believe that one does say aged 3 years on the bottle. Could be thinking of Johnny Walker Red label, which does say that. Keep saying because I'm having trouble thinking. Body's medium, finish is long. It's a drawn out finish. Just the heat and the wood and the burn, hanging around. Do I like it better than the standard Cutty Sark? I wouldn't say I like it better. It's just different. It's a much more oak-oriented product. Heavy sherry oak casks. Sherry casks. Sherry wine. Oak casks. And then the grains. Not too much bite on it. A little bite, though, from this grain whiskey. You don't taste you don't taste much. I'm not tasting much single malt like the bread dough. So, I mean, if you want peat and smoke, no, this kind of thing isn't going to have it. Even the regular Cutty Sark has no smoke. This has no smoke. Some scotches do, usually from Islay, or it could be in the blends. They'll have that. And some don't. And Cutty Sark don't. It doesn't. Once again, I say, where am I? What am I doing, man? It's nice. Is it what I expected? Does it meet expectations? No, because I had no expectations. I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't know what it was going to taste like. I mean, I read some stuff on the website, like quick, about, it tastes like this, tastes like that, but I can never remember what those. When I read those, I never can remember what they said. So, non-chill filtered. I'm going to put that in my notes. So yeah, there's tasting notes on the website. I'll put the link below, and you may have a better memory of that kind of stuff than I do. I can never remember what they. It's usually the same kind of thing, like honey, nectar, oak, citrus peel, star anise. You know, things like. And then I drink it and I say, I don't taste any of that stuff. I don't taste any dark cherry, but I'll taste other things that aren't on the list. So they're probably right, and I'm probably off track, I guess. Score now. I mean, it's coming in strong with that sherry oak. I mean, it's just, that's it. You say, well, I hate sherry. Yeah, well, I wouldn't buy a Cutty Sark Prohibition edition. And it's got to be cream sherry. It's got to be cream sherry barrels. I mean, it really did taste like it's cream sherry. Not Bristol, Harvey's Bristol cream. Anyway, that's from Portugal or Spain, one of those two countries in the Iberian Peninsula. It's definitely sherry oak, and it does kind of taste like Taylor. From Taylor Wine Company in Canandaigua, New York. Which is fine, because they make good sherry. Last call. I think I'm going to go with 93. It is a most excellent blended scotch. And I got it for a super fantastic, excellent price, which I was not expecting. Some stores I saw had it close to $50. But that could have been for a liter now, to be fair. It could have been for a liter. But even so, I got it for 20. I think it was 27, if I'm not mistaken. I'm thinking back to I'm looking at that paper tag, it was cut out like a flash. I think it was $27. But I'm almost certain, but I don't have the receipt. It's been thrown away. Yeah, so most excellent blended Scotch whiskey. How's it going to do in the taste challenges? I'm thinking it's going to do pretty well. It's going to battle. Can't say it's going to win a whole lot, but it's going to battle and hold its own for sure. Les Bon Ton Relais, I would say go to their distillery, but they don't have a distillery really. They just get grain whiskeys from this company and single malts from that company, and they put them together. At Glen Turner, who also has a lot of single malt distilleries and whatnot, and they concoct the product, which is okay. Thanks for watching this video production.